Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. I'm going to be showing you guys how I stuff my cash envelopes. I've recently just started this and a lot of people have been asking me how I do it, so I figured I'd just show you guys. I just came back from the bank. I'm sorry about the layout. I don't really know necessarily how I should be doing this, so comment down below if you have any tips or tricks for me. And let me know if the lighting's okay or whatnot. I know my camera keeps focusing in and out. But anyway, so these are my envelopes. I've made them myself. I have my monthly sinking funds and also my monthlies. So anyways, I think I'm just gonna get started. This is my little notebook. It's just a regular ringed binder. On here I have my bills and then also my sinking funds, and then I write all my totals. This will be my first paycheck for October, so right on the top I'm gonna write my income. I also just took out my regulars that I keep in my bag as well. So this paycheck I got paid $8.80. Just write it up there. I do get paid bi-weekly, so this is every 2 weeks. So first up is my rent, which is $2.25. My phone bill, I put a little star beside it because I needed to up my phone bill. I was normally putting away $50, now I'm going to be putting away $60. Gas is every 2 weeks, so $40. Car insurance, I have upped. Let me just check. Yep. So I've upped it to $155. Spending, I give myself $100, and food, I give myself $40. So I'm just going to put the total amount there. So total is $620. So next up I'm going to go into my sinking funds. So everyone obviously has different sinking funds for different reasons. So mine starts off with maintenance. There is a little star beside it because I just got my brakes and oil change and tires rotated and everything. So I've upped this as well. I normally do $30 and I'm upped it this week to $70. Next up is toiletries, and I give myself $15. And my toiletries obviously consist of like toilet paper, body wash, shampoo and conditioner, toothpaste, stuff like that. Travel is $65. I'm planning on going away in February, so I've kind of upped it a little bit since I've started. Christmas is $40 this paycheck. I normally do $30. But I got a little bit extra, so I'll add it in there because that's coming up soon. Date night is $30. Gifts is $20. I'm going to be using that envelope for my daughter's birthday. It is in less than 2 weeks, so that's where my gifts will be going to. Pampering, I normally do $20, but you'll see in a minute I still have some left from last time, so I'm not going to be putting anything in that. And my daughter, I'm going to be giving her $20 as well. And then I'll add those all up. And it's $260. So $620 and $260 gives us a grand total of $880. So that's pretty much what I do every time I get paid. I just break it down. And then I'll normally take this. I'll show you my little kind of cheat sheet I did earlier today before I filmed. So I normally write down everything when I'm paying, and then I do a cash breakdown. How many 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s, and then I take that with me to the bank and make sure it equals the $880. So I'm going to start off with my monthlies. So like I said, I made these myself. I'm doing them kind of more of as a fall theme, as you can see. So I'll move this out of the way too. So phone, gas, car insurance, spending, rent, and food. And then I've also recently done this. So this is a deposit. envelope, and what it means is if I buy something online or if I use my card, I will take the money from whatever corresponding envelope it comes to and put it in here, and then once there's money in this, I'll put this directly in my bank account. That's been really helping me with online shopping, and then also for my daughter if I need to pick up anything, or for Christmas I'll use my card and then take the money from the Christmas envelope, I'll put it in here and then deposit that in the bank. So then I'll get out my cash. As you guys can tell, I am Canadian. Okay, so there's everything laid out. So first off, I am going to start with rent, and rent, like I said, is $220. I do already have on the back of here, on September 24th, I did add in $225, and my rent is $450, so I already will have rent for November done already. So then 1, 2, 25. And then I'll just write on the back of here that I'm adding in the $225. So that one's done. And then next up is my phone bill. Like I said, I was doing $50 before, but I have upped this. The last 2 months I've actually been over. We were in the States, so I had to take out $40 that was in here from my last pay period to pay for my new one. So instead of me putting $50 now, I'm putting $60. So 50, 60, and I did have a leftover of $20. So now I have 80. I like putting in that extra just in case of if I am over, I don't need to take it from anywhere else. So then that one. Up next I have gas, and then as you can see in here, I actually keep my envelopes or my receipts and everything in here just to double check. So I should have $5 left over, which I do. If you do the Dave Ramsey, a lot of people actually add this into a rollover or into directly into their sinking funds. I just like to keep it in here just in case of anything. So I will be keeping that $5 in there, and I do put $40 in. And then this is my receipt for $45. I've also already written it on here. This will go in my monthly expense tracker, so I just like to keep them. And then also I have coupons and stuff like that, so I keep those in there as well. So today I will be adding in 40. So now I have a total of 45. And then this guy will stay in my wallet. So up next is car insurance, and I put in $155. I was putting in $105, but I ended up paying a bunch of my car insurance earlier. I know everyone has different car insurance plans, but I normally pay September, October, November, December, a big lump sum. That way for the rest of the year I don't need to worry about it. So for the rest of the year I'll be paying $105 in here. That way come September everything will be paid for. But as of right now I'm paying $155. $155, and I do already have $155 in here. So now I have a grand total of $310. Up next is spending, and like I said, I do like to keep all of my receipts and everything in here so I can put it in my monthly tracker. Obviously I don't have anything left, so I'm giving myself $100. 20, 40, 60, 81. And this one I don't have a tracker on the back of it just because I keep all my receipts for it. so I don't feel the need to have one. I also didn't really need one on my gas, but it's just something that I did. And then lastly for my monthly bills is food, so I put $40. And I don't have anything left in there. If you guys wanted to see me do a shop with me on $40 for groceries, just let me know. So those are all my monthly. Oh. And then next up are my sinking funds. This one obviously needs a bigger clip. More money in it. Date night goes after Christmas. Okay, so first up is maintenance. And I'm putting in 70, so 50, 60, 70. So I should have 130 in here. I had 60 left over. Perfect. So that's that one. Up next is toiletries. And I have 25 left over. So I'm still putting in my 15. So I will have a grand total of 40. So 10, 15, and then just double check, 10, 20, 30, 40, perfect. Up next is travel, and I put in $65. So I should have 325 in here. This is my one envelope that I do need to shrink and condense my bills. So 50, 65. So like I said, I should have 325 in here. So 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 25. Perfect. Up next is Christmas, and I normally put in 35, but this paycheck I'm actually going to be putting in 40. So now I should have 175. So I should have 175, 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. Perfect. And then obviously if I'm shopping and I find something that I want to get someone for Christmas, that's when this deposit envelope comes in handy, because I can use my spending money, and then when I get home I'll take the money out of this and put it in my spending, or if I use my debit card then I'll put the money from this envelope into the deposit, if that makes sense. That way I'm keeping track of everything. So date night gets 30, and we have been using this one a lot, which is nice. So I only had $10 left, so I'll keep that. So 20, 30. So now I'll have 40 in total. And what I like about these is I can write what I use them for. So I don't know if you guys can see. So this one was movies, and then we just went bowling, and then last night we went out for dinner to Buffalo Wild Wing. So it's nice. And then I obviously kept my receipt, and then I'll put this in my expense tracker, so I can see exactly what I've been spending for the whole month. So next up is gifts, and I'm putting in $20. I already have 45. So that will give me a grand total of 65. 10, 20, 20, 40, 65. Perfect. So that I'll most likely be using for my daughter's birthday this week. Up next is pampering, and like I said earlier on my little sheet here, I still have $50, haven't got my nails or my eyebrows done, so I'm not going to add in anything this week because $50 is good enough for me. Once I use this, then I'll start adding into it. Again, I haven't added it since September 20th, so that's nice. And then last but not least is my daughter's envelope. She has 25 left. Yes, she does, and I'm going to be adding in another 20. So 20, 30, 40, 5. And this I obviously use if she wants, you know, certain snacks or certain clothes, toys, stuff like that. So it's just nice to kind of budget for it. That way I'm not using it out of my spending money. And then I just kind of put it in an alligator clip and it holds everything. So those are my two. Some of these I will carry with me, and then the rest of these I leave at home in a safe. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you guys really like these videos, let me know so I can film more of them for you guys. I can also film my monthly expense trackers and stuff like that. And then also again about the grocery haul if you guys enjoyed that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my another video.